Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Thank you for joining me. Court is back in session with your guy, Jonathan Mathis, the sports judge. You can feel it in the air. It is officially the NBA playoffs. The Golden State Warriors are red hot. Red alert to everyone around the world. Be on the lookout for the Warriors. To the Warriors fans out there, I think there were a couple of reasons after game one to be optimistic and positive about the new look Warriors. You got a Steph and a Butler, and let me tell you, both are cooking. The impact Jimmy Butler has made cannot be understated. His presence, his energy, his play on the court has injected new life into them. And I think we'll all be in agreement on this one. Steph Curry sort of got his joy back and he's having fun on the basketball court. Gotta love a guy like that. Just the things he can do on the floor. It's really amazing to watch on a nightly basis. And he continues to amaze all who have had the pleasure to witness a true marksman. It was quite a spectacle on Sunday night in Houston. How quickly did the Warriors go from being a non-contender to being a borderline play-in team to being a dark horse to win the whole thing? I don't know if this team will go away now, and it's more telling now that they're hard to sleep on. And you know what? I had a hard time sleeping last night. I was tossing and turning. I can't stop thinking about a potential Lakers Warriors matchup. I think we all want that. And I don't know if this makes Warriors fans feel better, but anything can happen when you have the purest shooter in the league and when you add the missing piece that completes the puzzle. Sometimes all a team needs is that missing piece. Jimmy Butler. This was exactly what the Warriors have been missing. One man in a room can change everything. And then Steph Curry. We all need this constant reminder that he's still at the top of his game as the league's purest shooter. Ultimately, Golden State got a game one win on the road. Steph Curry was dynamic. 40 minutes, 31 points. I mean, there's just something about him. And the Warriors, they just never think they're out of it. I'm not going to be one of these guys and say it's over for the Warriors when that's clearly not true. I love watching Steph play. When he's on the floor, I can just sit down on the edge of my couch and just watch. At this point, dominance and brilliance. The more I watch them, the word greatness comes to mind. He's not slowing down. It feels like he's playing even better now than before after Jimmy joined forces with him. Don't say the Warriors can't come out of the West when they're looking like an unstoppable force. They still have good players, and there's a lot of spark. And I'm looking at individual guys. I'm looking at guys like Jimmy Butler, and even the chef needs a Butler, by the way. But I'm looking at Jimmy. He's a playoff riser. You go, okay, he doesn't have to put the team on his shoulders like he did in Miami, but he certainly has changed this team. When it comes to evaluating them, I go, I think they may have enough to go on this deep run. Now, listen, I picked OKC to come out of the West, but I don't know. Listen, experience wins in the playoffs. And I know I'm saying this when they were fighting for their lives, a play-in team that earned a 7 seed. But there's something about this team, and suddenly it's as exciting as it used to be. These are my feelings when I look at this team. I know they won one game in the series, but you can never disrespect a team that has a guy by the name of Steph Curry and now Jimmy Butler. I'm looking at them going, yeah, they're going to be a tough out for any team. This is a different Warriors team with Butler, and it seems Curry got his swagger back. And once he gets cooking, like in game one, they're tough to beat. When you watch them, to see Steph doing what he's doing and a content Jimmy stepping in to be Robin to Batman. It's unbelievable, but also too a change of scenery for Jimmy as he has been fantastic for his new team. How smart were they for trading for him? I'm still not sold on Jimmy being somewhere or someone who is there for the long haul. At some point, I think he'll wear out his welcome and eventually become unhappy with his situation and then want out. But for now, since he seems to be satisfied as he once again competes for a championship, you get the best of Jimmy. And I was one to say that I didn't like this trade because of his history and that he has a tendency to become a cancer. You know what? I think they said we're making this move to win now. We still have Curry. We still have Draymond. Let's add a veteran player and try to make a run at it. And here they are. You can't keep a good man down. And this man, Steph Curry, has risen. And so far, you're going, oh my God, this dude legitimately still has it. The shooting touch, the ability to take over games, the will to win. Yeah, look, this is when Steph turns it on. The playoffs are a different beast. It's a whole different atmosphere. Curry and Butler's attitude is completely different. In the playoffs, it's a winning mentality. It's been a nice turnaround for the Warriors. A couple of months ago, we were told this team had no real shot at winning anything. Look at them now. You might look at this and go, I think this team can be a problem. I can already see it. We know Steph is going to get his. It's what he does. Jimmy Butler plays the perfect Robin. And they're up 1-0 in this series. Houston, you have a problem. Good luck trying to beat this Warriors team. But to me, there's nothing more nerve-wracking than watching them get these big leads and almost blow the game. That's not new to Warriors fans. They've been doing that all season. A lot of people don't like that. They freak out. It was ugly, but they won and took control in the third quarter. Curry's rainbow three at the end of the shot clock in the third gave Golden State its biggest lead at 64-41. Basketball is a game of runs. Then you started to see life out of the opposing team. Houston answered with a 17-3 run to close the gap to 9 to start the fourth quarter. You have to wonder when the Warriors will start treating games as a do or die. It was a nice win, but you can't get too complacent. The sloppy basketball comes back, the careless turnovers. All in all, they'll be fine. It was a second quarter run where the Warriors defense kind of took over this game. It felt weird to say they won ugly when they got the stops they needed in the second and forced turnovers. Five steals in that quarter alone, and it allowed them to get out in transition, not just stops, but really being disruptive and getting the Rockets off their rhythm. I don't give a damn how sloppy it was. The defining moments of the game was when Steph Curry hit some big shots and then got help from his new sidekick who showed up and joined in on the fun. Curry and Butler combined to score 56 points. The game showcased how dangerous the Warriors can be with Butler partnered with Curry to lead the way. The Dubs now have two closers. Jimmy Butler can draw defensive attention inside the paint, or he can go up and score through traffic. If you watch Jimmy, he's great through contact. Those were the things that stood out to me. And Steph and Jimmy have done everything they've asked, them to do. Your two stars showed up huge in the fourth quarter. They're going to be fine. I'm not going to act like they did it alone. Moses Moody hit a couple of big shots with that corner three with a minute to go. He had a fadeaway mid-range shot with a couple minutes left. And when you have Jimmy and Steph playing the way they were playing, that's all you need from your role players. Just do enough, hit timely baskets. They just hit top form at the right time. Not a team I would want to face. I do think the Warriors have the pieces to scare the rest of the league into legitimately top scoring offense with Jimmy and Steph. In any given night, as we saw last night, this team can make the loudest noise and surprise a lot of people. We forget Steph Curry can still shoot the ball better than anyone, and that Jimmy raises his game to the next level in the playoffs where he looks like a completely different player. I'm buying into this Warriors team. Thank you for supporting the channel and keeping up with the content. Before I get out of here, make sure you hit the subscribe button and like and share the video. You guys have a great night. We'll talk again very soon. See you next time.